Courtney here from RuleBreakersClub.com, and this video is all about the simple 3-part strategy that I use for all of my online program launches. There's something you should know about me, and that is that I like things to be as simple and honestly lazy as possible. And over the past few years, I have launched a lot of different programs, and some programs multiple times, and every time I do a course promotion, I use the same 3-part launch strategy, which I want to share with you today. Okay, so here's the thing about this strategy. It can work for anything that you're doing, whether you have a service or a product or a physical product or a circus, whatever you're launching, you can use my strategy. And because I'm a copywriter, of course, I had to give it like a cute little name. I call it the Raving Fan Formula, and it comes in attract, amaze, and ask. Let's dive into what each of those phases is and what you want to do during each phase. Phase number 1 is attract. This is the phase of your launch or of the customer journey where people are finding you, where they're stumbling upon your social media and clicking over to your blog, or you're giving them a way to opt in to register for a webinar. It's really where you want to say, hey, I have this really cool stuff that you totally want to opt in for, come on and do it. The way that you know that your attract phase is working is because you're getting people to sign up for your list. It's really important to mention that everything during the attract phase is 100% free. This is about you giving and attracting people to come and see all the cool stuff that you have to give them for free. Then we move on to phase number 2, and that is amaze. The amaze part of the Raving Fan Formula is where you're doing just that. You really want to wow people and show them all the goods that you've got so that they'll be really excited about the topic that you're talking about. The key at the amaze phase is to make sure that you're giving away content for free that is intimately related to your paid product or program. For instance, if I'm teaching a photography course for beginners, I might want to start with a challenge that teaches people the 10 basic tips of taking great photos. At the end of the amaze phase is when you're going to actually pitch your offer, and that's when we move into phase number 3, which is the ask phase. Ask is all about asking for the sale. This is the time where you're like, hey, look, I give you all this great content for free, and you can totally use that content, but if you want to take things a step further and get the bigger result, you can totally join me in my service or my program. The ask phase starts when you open your cart, and it stops when your cart closes. And then you go straight back into the attract phase so that you can start building your audience for your next launch. I've got more details on all the things that you might want to add into each phase of your launch at the blog over at RuleBreakersClub.com or below this video if you're watching it on the site. So go ahead and take a look at that, and I will see you next time.